Breaking news. Welcome to today's headline. Opposed to Kure, BNL call for release of IPOB leader. Opposed to Kure, BNL call for release of IPOB leader. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Division Pioneer, Tronerum Trust Ministry, TTM, Apostle Emmanuel Nuhu Kure, and the Biafra Nations League (BNL) have called on the federal government to respect the court order and release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, who was extradited from Kenya. Extradited from Kenya. While BNL warned the federal government against the continuous detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Kure said that the federal government should respect the court's decision that says Kanu should be released. Kure made the call while fielding questions from journalists at the Day One event held in Kaduna, organized by the Kaduna State Peace Commission in collaboration with the National Peace Committee (NPC), with support from the United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel (UNOWAS), to engage traditional rulers, religious leaders, and chairmen of political parties in the state on stakeholders' participation and peaceful 2023 general elections. Asked whether the federal government should release the IPOB leader in detention, he said, "If the court says Kanu should be released, let us respect our laws. A nation cannot survive without its laws. They have done it before. They released him before then arrested him again. But let's respect the law. The law is what keeps us together. It doesn't matter who it affects, whether Nnamdi Kanu or it is Apostle Kure. Let's respect and strengthen our law." The deputy leader of BNL, Ebuta Takun, gave the warning in Calabar, Cross River State, in a release yesterday. He added that the federal government should not undermine its influence in the Gulf of Guinea, insisting that it commands large loyalists in the region. He thus called on the Attorney General, Abubakar Malami, to withdraw the appeal against the judgment of the Federal High Court ordering the release of Kanu for peace to reign. In his address at one-day stakeholders meeting, the Executive Vice Chairman, Kaduna State Peace Commission, Salebi Momale, warned political parties, candidates, and their supporters, including youth, against acts of aggression and hate speeches. While calling on the government to do everything possible in ensuring that the next general election is held peacefully. The cleric also advised the government to arrest and detain troublemakers who are bent on thwarting the electoral process. He said that the government has to clamp down on criminals likely to disrupt elections long before election day. These criminals create problems to negotiate their ways. Commenting on the election, Kure called on the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and security agencies to set in place mechanisms for effectively dealing with the campaign and election misconduct following the dictate of the law. Deputy Special Representative of the UNOWAS, Ms. Giovanni Bihar, said that the presence of high-level traditional, religious and political parties leaders at the one-day event illustrated the collective resolve to enhance sustainable peace, security and development in Kaduna State and Nigeria in general. To her, the event was timely as it comes 85 days from the start of the elections, and it provides the stakeholder the opportunity to amplify their commitment to peace and agree on more practical ways of addressing threats that may undermine a peaceful electoral process in Kaduna State. We are confident that stakeholders in Kaduna State will once again rise to the occasion and deliver peaceful 2023 general elections, which is crucial for sustainable peace, security and development of the state, she said. The Vision Pioneer Throne Room Trust Ministry (TTM), Apostle Emmanuel Okure, and the Biafra Nations League (BNL) have called on the federal government to respect the court order and release the leader of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. Nnamdi was extradited from Kenya, while BNL warned the federal government against the continuous detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kure said the federal government respect the court decision that says Kanu should be released. Now we've come to the end of our today's news.